Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 22. I don't know where I'm at. We don't know where Wheat's at, so we got Wheat's chair.
It's chaos. It's total chaos.
Everything's falling apart.
It's absolutely
Can't do
chaos.
this.
PAX week is on. It's too much. Look at him just casually sitting down with his fucking
There he
beer.
is.
And he's just like, I'm djWHEAT. I can sit down
What?
whenever
For
I
real?
want.
The show
to be
started? I thought I timed it rather good.
You were like a minute late. I can't
Several minutes, yeah.
I can't not go when the hype song ends. That's anti-role play.
Those are the
Well,
rules.
you want to know what?
What's that?
Are you guys ready for it?
Yeah. Pop it.
Stream hasn't seen it yet. The extreme
Oh,
three
God.
philosophers. Okay, well, I'm gonna aim this right at the camera, JP.
If it's as
Okay, like
impressive
I
as
don't even
last
care.
time,
It could break the camera, but actually I don't care. Are you ready for this?
I'm dissatisfyingly
Okay,
flaccid.
here it comes.
Here it goes.
Here it goes. Watch it.
I can't watch
swear.
this shit.
Just like last time.
Funny
That was-
every time.
That was
Don't worry,
disappointing.
Weed. It happens to everybody at least once or twice.
That was
Every time
disappointing.
when you open this beer.
It was disappointing.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome to the
Hello.
show, Wheat. We're going to wait for you to pour your beer.
Thank you for welcoming me to the show.
Now I want a beer. That's
Yeah,
not
I'm-
fair.
I could go get a
Roger.
beer. Man,
What is this craziness?
what do you mean?
What do you mean?
You're running a green screen with your home as the background and using a
Yeah,
mic
totally. Yeah,
that's not yours?
totally. Yep,
That's
there's
what
a
she's
green
doing.
screen behind me. I definitely
So
didn't
weird.
leave to go home in
Wow.
between streams.
That's what she's doing. You caught her. I was going to talk about something that started. Oh, yeah, Wheat, let's talk about Under the Fucking Dome. Because I'm in season 2, Wheat. Are you in season 2?
I'm
Are you
like
caught up?
present day.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure.
Does the egg get resolved in season 2?
Uh,
Sounds like spoilers. It sounds like JP is trying to ruin another show.
For myself.
JP, there is some resolution. However,
Is it like Lost Resolution? Because that I feel like that's why you're drawn to that show, because it's very Lost. There are things in that show that is not explained for 12 episodes.
No.
And the people are just like make up these weird fucking bullshit around it.
You love it, don't you?
No, it's terrible. Well, I played when I was leveling in Diablo, but now I don't play Diablo, so I don't watch it anymore.
Okay.
But I might try to watch some on the plane, on en route to PAX.
You're gonna get to the end of season 2, and you're gonna have to.
Really, they cliffhangered season 1 pretty bad.
Turns out at the end of the show, they were all up J.J. Abrams' ass the whole time.
Nonsense.
There you go. I also didn't know that Steven Spielberg was the executive producer or one of them on that. But
Yeah, and it's written by Brian K. Vaughan, who writes Saga and who
Oh,
wrote
really?
Bye and all that shit. Yeah.
It
My
is?
favorite
Yeah.
current comic book.
I didn't know it was
Because
written by
I
that.
don't know.
Well,
if
now
you
I'm like
remember this,
actually,
JP,
I kind of
but
want to
many-
champion that show.
Many moons ago, I think it was during 8 bits, where I had exclaimed that I was wishing that Under the Dome would get canceled because I didn't want Brian K. Vaughan working on it any longer. I wanted him to focus entirely on Saga. And then they didn't cancel it, so I had to just keep watching it. So
It's fair.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe I should catch up on Saga too. I'm not caught up on that. Do they have the
Wait,
new,
I'm
how
actually-
many
I'm-
behind are you?
I'm pretty behind on it too.
the most recent
Oh,
volume?
Guys, how can you stand
So-
to be
I don't-
behind
I
on
don't know.
Saga?
It's because I can't. I'm not gonna fucking. Comic books are a ripoff. All right, I'm just gonna say it. They are too fucking expensive to read week to week. I'd rather just buy the volume.
yeah, buy the volumes. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's what I wanna do, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
I can't read it week to week. I gotta wait like. What are
So
the
you gotta wait
volumes
for
like?
a trade. You got to wait for the months.
Is it every 6 months?
Not necessarily. It depends on the comic.
Do they have? Is volume 5 out?
Of what? Saga? No.
Yeah.
Volume 4 is the most recent. That
You
was
just
the-
lied to me. Volume 5 is available on September 15th on my birthday.
like-
so you
like
didn't lie
I-
to me.
So he didn't.
Like I
lie.
You
would
didn't lie.
say-
I retract my statement. You didn't lie.
I
That comes out on my
I-
birthday.
I went through about 4 boxes of comics trying to find suitable reading material for Mini Wheat.
Yeah.
I discovered this weekend that about 95% of my collection is not suitable for mini wheat. However,
Yes.
Weird. The only comics up here are crossed.
no, I did.
Yes,
I
that's
did
a little
pull
too
out- I did
mature.
pull
Dodger,
out-
getting them, Dodger.
the complete Bone collection, which totally like right up his
Yeah.
alley. Has anyone read Bone?
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, yes.
I'm not sure about
I don't
this
think I've read
one,
that.
but I think it'd be a good move.
The
And
sword.
that's sword. Yes, the sword.
What is that about? Is it about a sword?
It is about a sword put into the hands of a normal girl.
Okay.
And this sword makes you kind of do things that you didn't expect that you would be able to do. And so it's all about her dealing with and coping with what happens when she's holding that sword, as well as these bad people that are going after her because she has the sword. And
Is that on Comixology?
fucking remarkable, and it has one of the greatest endings in fucking comic books.
Oh, it's already over?
Yes, it's only 4 volumes.
Only 4 volumes. Aw.
I
No,
can't buy the volumes on fucking Comixology. What the fuck?
Yeah, yes, you should. It's Image. Do they not have it really?
I'm
S-
looking.
the sword.
I'm searching for something else.
So I also pulled this out, which will be interesting. But Lock and Key,
Yeah, I've read all that.
and I'm not sure yet if this is okay for my 9-year-old.
Yeah, lock in like
But
The first episode I remember being pretty,
I-
or the first thing being pretty gruesome.
it's hard to explain, but if you've read it, like, I think this book would speak really loudly to my son because it has like 2 relatable kids that are around his age.
Some of that stuff's really fucked up, though, man. Like it was fucked up for me to read.
Like what? What's one thing
man.
that happens?
Nah,
I don't want
man.
to spoil.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
I don't want to spoil. That's a book that Wheat told me to read, and he didn't spoil anything, and I was very glad that he didn't. And I'm paying it back. I'm paying it forward. Also, I can't find the sword volumes on Comixology, so I won't be reading that. I know.
I heard a lot about that one.
I'm trying to think now through like the comics that I have, if I have anything that would be like suitable for a young person to read.
Have him read.
I found it in like
watching.
2 seconds. God.
What? I just searched the Sword Volume Comixology, and nothing. Of
I'm
Sword
gonna
and
link it.
Stars Volume 1. Link it to me. I'll fucking read that shit.
I know you will.
So fucking link it to me. What,
yeah,
Dodger?
none
I'm
of the
going-
comics I had are kid appropriate.
What about Chew? Does anything weird happen in Chew? I'm trying to remember.
I mean,
Maybe
he eats
read-
like
yeah,
some.
yeah.
He
There's a lot of sex actually. If you
Oh,
think
that's
back
true.
to Chew, you'll realize there's actually a lot of sex. A lot of sex.
Is there? I need to go back and reread those.
Men and women, men and men, women,
That's right.
women.
I didn't
I'm
finish that.
pretty
but,
sure
Everybody
like a
boning.
chicken at one
Everybody
point.
boning. Things are getting chewed
Yeah,
on. It's great.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay,
Can you link
JP?
this fucking shit to me already?
get fucked, dog. Bam.
What? You didn't even link it. Oh, you put it in that.
It's in
Okay.
chat, I see.
I put it in chat. So
Is
that
your
everyone
is your
can see.
fucking? Oh, I see your little referral fucking tag here, Wheat.
Yeah, that's not-
Where's the disclaimer,
And you know
motherfucker?
what? It doesn't
Where's the
matter
goddamn
anyway.
disclaimer?
It doesn't matter anyway.
Fucking
'cause
deleting that
Comixology
shit.
is owned by Amazon. What? So it doesn't matter referral. Or
Wait,
not.
what are you talking? Yeah,
Yeah.
the little there's no volumes here.
God, you just have to know how to use the site. If you keep going down further, it's going to be okay.
It
Maybe
doesn't
they
exist.
don't have the volumes.
Yeah, you just linked me what I already had.
What? What do you mean? What
I
you
already
had?
found
just
this,
Buy
and I was-
all of the. Then just buy all of.
They're
I'll just fu-
they're expensive
I'll
as
just.
shit,
I'll
man.
just send them. Can someone dox JP so I can have his address so I can send him 4 volumes of the sword?
Don't do that. They're expensive as shit. They're
I
expensive as
don't
shit.
do that.
Yeah, I know. Someone will actually do that.
By the way, don't do that.
Don't do that. Well, I'm done talking to Wheat now after that fucking
Seriously.
bullshit. Fuck you, Wheat.
Just fucking die.
Yeah, that'll happen. Dodger, you played Chrono Trigger for 30 hours over the weekend. How was that?
I did. That was very fun. Yeah, we were looking up. We were on the How to Beat website. We were like, how long does
to
this
beat?
thing take to play normally? And it's like an average 24 hours main storyline. So we were like, okay, if we're going for the true ending, it'll probably take us a while. So we should plan to be here at least 24 hours. We had a couple of setbacks. The whole like thing crashed once. So in the end, I think our total playtime was like a little over 27 hours, and the stream was 29 hours. It was nuts. So fun though. It's my favorite game. So I was really
It's a pretty good
excited to
Nice.
play it, and also to play it with at least two people who had never played it before.
Oh, who?
That was
I
kind of
know.
awesome.
I know. What the completionist hadn't played. What?
Yeah, he had never played it, and then Davis from Warp Zone had never played it. So the both of them were just
Oh.
like trying so hard. Like they would walk out and come back in and be like, "Wait, what the fuck is happening in this game?" Like there's so much, since it's about time travel. There's so many things that are really important, and we try to explain it to them if they missed something or if they fell asleep, and they'd just be like, "No, I can't wrap my brain around this." Like I needed to be watching it while it was happening. But
It's pretty
yeah.
good. I
was
stayed
really,
up
really
till 5 a.m. because then you guys finally got to Magus. I was screaming at the screen when you guys like walked into the room. You're like, "We got to go back to town. We got to walk through the cave." And I'm just like, "No, just fucking fight him. You're gonna be fine." And he walked all the way back to town, through the fucking cave, and then walked all the way back and had
It
to do
took
all
like
this.
no time at all.
When do you want to
JP.
sleep? It took
Huh?
for fucking ever.
Like, come on,
I
just
was
get
so
to that
tired.
Magus fight.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, that Magus music is so
It's
good.
the
too.
best music in the game. Dare I say video games? It's
Oh,
pretty good.
damn.
It's pretty good. Well, actually, maybe the
I
final
think
fight
it's a
music
really
might be
popular
better.
thing. No, I think people always say Chrono Trigger had the best.
It had really good music, but so did Final Fantasy VI. I don't want to
Yeah,
start this conversation because
Yeah,
chat,
no, let's
chat
let's
is
not go
already
there.
gonna be like, "Well, I think this
I'm
is the
just
best
because
Final
you said
Fantasy."
dare to say, and it's like not that brave to say.
Yeah,
Well,
And then,
and then
No, I'm
Wheat's
gonna get
gonna say
downloaded
something
for this.
stupid, and then we're all gonna
Yeah.
fight about it.
it's
Let's
dare to
just-
say it's
Fight.
it's brave to say it because now chat. That's gonna be what chat is for the next 20 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they're
but
gonna be
half the
talking
chat's
about
gonna
Final
love
Fantasy
you.
VI
You're the
versus
god.
Chrono Trigger, a tale as old as time.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
And then yeah, Adam and I both played some Shadowrunner Hong Kong.
Did you beat it?
I haven't beat it.
How long-
I've only
Is
started
Is that like a full game or is that an expansion?
Yeah, it's a full
Full
game.
game.
Oh, it's a full game.
Yeah, I imagine if you were playing it just like on your computer at home, it would take like 20 something hours. But turns out if you're reading every word of the game out loud,
Yeah.
it takes,
Takes-
twice as long.
it. A long time, yeah.
But
Are both
that's
of you
the-
doing
that's
that?
the fun part.
Are you both reading it out loud on your streams?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, whenever there's dialogue, I read it out loud.
I will never play those games ever again.
You shouldn't,
JP
because that game is
loves that.
entirely entirely dialogue.
Yeah, that's what.
So that's not.
When
a
you
good
hosted
game
me, I
to
asked
play
what you
then.
were playing, and then I asked if you were reading at all. Then I said I'll never do that. I'll never play
JP
that.
loves playing video games with people who read all the signs and dialogue.
Yeah, that's real
Everything.
great.
Oh yeah, I remember Final Fantasy 14. JP and Sam were so far ahead of me when we all started at the same time, and I was like, "How the fuck are you guys getting so far ahead?" And they were like, "Oh, because we literally don't read anything and skip all the
Dude,
cutscenes." And
dude.
I was like, "Fuck yourselves."
The big 3.0 cutscene, like right before the expansion, having not watched anything in the rest of the game, that was some mind blowing shit, man. Because like
Who are these people?
I got to meet like 20 new characters, and then half of them were gone in like 3 seconds. It was great.
the worst.
That was so
Yeah.
much fun. I enjoyed it. I
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
but I made Break Up. I made an aggro dove shaman, because in that game you can just like choose what kind of shaman you are, and it just gives you an ability. It doesn't
Yeah.
actually affect anything else. So like I still got the ability to throw acid at people and stuff, and I can choose all of the like really shitty things to say. Except in Shadowrun Hong Kong, every time I choose something shitty to say, everybody's like, "I know, man, am I right?" And I'm like, "No, I'm trying to be an asshole."
It's because
But everybody's
everyone
an
in
asshole.
Shadowrun. Yeah, everybody in
an
Shadowrun's
asshole.
an
Everybody's
asshole.
an
Exactly.
asshole. So they're
yeah.
all like, "Cool it, Turbo," and then we all just move on.
There you go. I don't think there's anything else. Shouldn't you already be in Seattle, or you leave tomorrow?
No, I leave on Wednesday. Why would I be
Oh.
there already?
I thought you were doing something with Maker that a lot of other people are doing.
I am not doing that thing.
Oh, because
Nope.
I know that's where Aurelian was. I had lunch with Aurelian today, guys. It was great. She flew
Aw.
through DFW and had like a 4-hour layover. So then we went to barbecue. Anyways,
Aw, that sounds
Sweet.
awesome.
isn't that what Sam's doing? Oh, okay. So he's already up there.
He's there.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm going on Wednesday. And I'll
Gotcha.
be there till Monday. God, PAX is just so
I'll be there
long.
till Tuesday,
We
Yeah.
can hang out.
Me too.
maybe.
Yeah, dude.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Kaitlyn, did you open any new Hearthstone packs?
I opened one.
One?
Yeah, I saw you open one.
Yeah, Adam was there.
What
You got a rare.
did
It's
you get
cool.
anything?
Yeah. I don't really get much, no.
What are people losing their mind? What's the temperature like right now in the Hearthstone world with the new game?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't play at all today until I I didn't play at all today. No,
What?
like secret streams right before Mirrorshades.
Yeah, you were playing right before Mirrorshades.
I
I
wasn't.
know you fucking played.
No.
As the professional full-time Hearthstone streamer that you are,
No,
of course you played Hearthstone before the stream.
didn't happen.
Well,
No, I played StarCraft and then I played Hearthstone.
what's that?
It's like an MMO.
No, it's not. That's not true at all. I would
You
enjoy
got
it if
me.
it was. I would enjoy it.
It's
if
my
it
favorite
was.
FPS.
Hey, Kaitlyn, did you know that at TwitchCon, Legacy of the Void's going to have some exclusives there? Did you know that?
Like what?
I don't know. I saw that today. Maybe we
Since
can.
when do they do anything for StarCraft?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. Did Blizzard announce that?
I think so.
Okay.
I saw it somewhere on the internet and it wasn't in the email.
It's like
I didn't just
skeptical
fuck
too.
up. I didn't just fuck up. I swear to God, I did not just fuck up. Did I just fuck up? Who cares at StarCraft? Anyways, Adam, why you dressed so funny, you crazy guy? Adam, what's going on? Did he freeze?
He must have frozen. That's not like Young
That's
Taka
just
at
like the
all,
perfect thing.
right?
Oh, there he goes.
Did he? Oh, he's still up on my thing. Oh,
Man, there's a problem with this call.
no.
That was
Hello.
amazing.
Hello.
That was actually incredible.
What is even going on?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
apparently you lost me for a second there too. What happened? What happened to
don't-
all of us?
I don't even know.
I don't know. Are you back?
I-
I'm currently scrambling to find something that I swear was not in an email. Public consumption.
Like, no
So
matter
I don't
how
feel
hard you
bad.
Try not to spoil things. It still happens.
Yeah, that's true. Adam, why were you dressed funny? Even though
Yeah,
we
now
can't
I'm
see
just
you?
a black cloud.
Now you're just a black.
Oh,
cloud.
I've been playing Hong Kong as young Taiga, so I was doing it in costume and I had the headband around. Hey, what's up?
There we go.
So yeah, I just thought I would do this for the intro, but it's hot as fuck, so I'm taking it off. Yeah, so I've been playing through. We talked about Hong Kong. It's fun. There's a lot of talking. I played it for 7 hours the day it came out and had to take a break the next day because doing orc voice for 7 hours is not good for your throat. So I was
Oh,
like, I'm
God.
just
Yeah, that's
gonna
not fun at all.
take a break. But I like playing games and doing the stupid voices and stuff. Like it's really fun. So I don't mind all the reading. It's
all of the
cool.
orcs in my game.
Talk like this. So,
Yikes. They're leprechauns?
yep. They're all like, hey, I'm big old mean work with a big old gun.
Wow.
Except for our BFF, our brosif.
Who?
Duncan.
Yeah.
I really like Duncan, so I want to know.
I like
want to
Duncan,
know
too.
if the people that made that game watched a bunch of Chow Yun Fat movies before they made it, because Duncan is every '80s Hong Kong action movie protagonist ever. Like he's a cop on the edge with nothing left to lose, and he's a loose
Yeah.
cannon, but he's the only friend you've got.
Yeah,
just like-
it's awesome.
He's such a cliche, but it's so good. Yeah, it's a good game. I'm digging it. I'll finish it. I'll take it all the way through. I can do it.
I believe in you.
I'll power through it.
Awesome. I don't. Where did we? I have no idea what happened last week on the show. I was thinking about it last night, and I don't know where the fuck we're at or what we're doing.
The one
Yeah.
with the Hadia.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like threads going all at once. You are currently in the Ancients like pub, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay? So last time important shit that happened.
Oh, okay. I remember everything now. We're
You
good.
promised Vladimir that you would get him a NERP sponsorship. Yeah. And then and then you went and got in touch with Dr. Hotshot. And then went to go have elf talks with him.
Yeah, that's right. And then he spoke or something, and then we ended.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's hand out. It'll be an easy, quick one. Let's hand out the karma for MVP and all that business. So for embodiment, role playing in a believable and entertaining manner. Breakdown.
Thanks, guys.
Team worker.
Yay.
Breakdown. MVP. Breakdown. But you can't win.
I can't
you
have all
win
of
both. So you get 2, and the next highest was the closest one is for team worker. So Bon, you get team worker.
Hey.
Hey, karmas.
Hey.
I'll take that.
So
Really?
Bonbon and Crusher have used 2 of their 3 flashbacks for karma. Night's Ass, you still have 2, and Breakdown, you still also have 2 available to do, and those are worth 5 karma apiece. Let's review belief, instinct, and goal, shall we? Should we do that? Anybody want to make changes to theirs? And then also don't let me forget, that we're far enough from the episode now that it'll be hard to do them here. So I don't know. Everybody take 1 karma because we forgot, and then we'll do them at the end of this session.
Wait, so we have 1 extra karma?
Yeah, just everybody take 1.
We forgot to do whether or not we attained our beliefs, instincts, or goals at the end of the last session.
Yeah. So
he's saying we all get 1 extra, just assuming that we at least pursued something.
That's like when you don't get your receipt, and then that's wow. That's
What?
great. That's fantastic. You know, like when you're buying something and it says, if we don't offer you your receipt, then you get this shit for free. Well, instead.
Well, thanks for turning my GMing into a fast food restaurant.
Wrecked.
Yeah, it's good.
Wrecked.
Good.
If it's any consolation, your
Welcome
fucking
to that.
GM is like Taco Bell, dog.
Great.
And Taco Bell's like the greatest shit on the planet. So
I couldn't be like In-N-Out Burger or something. You gotta.
man,
Yeah.
In-N-Out isn't as good as Taco Bell.
Whoa. Thanks. Are you even allowed to live in California and have that opinion?
Hey,
'Cause
listen.
you have like real tacos there.
What? Dude, let's not get into the philosophical debate on what heavenly things are put into Taco Bell items to make them so fucking yummy. But
That's
god
fair.
damn it, there's not a person on this show that can't tell me, unless
me
they
want
just don't eat
Taco
Taco Bell, that Taco Bell isn't just absolutely delicious.
Taco
we know
Bell's
it's
fucking
horrible.
gross. I'll challenge you on that.
Taco
feel
Bell
like I
does
could have a
delivery now.
Yeah,
I
only
think
in
I'm
like
super
only in
mild
California
sauce.
though.
All right, well, obviously JP's opinion never counts. So
I think it's only in California that they do delivery. They're also trying to nationally trying to up their food quality and stuff like that. Like San Francisco, they have one that sells liquor. Did you know that, Wheat?
I did,
The
but they
Taco
don't
Bell?
deliver that liquor, unfortunately.
That's true.
JP. We
Yeah,
tried.
that's still
Yeah.
not a thing.
They're trying to
We
spice it
tried.
up,
We
trying to make
tried.
it better.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry that we went off on this tangent.
Yeah,
Your
sorry about that.
GMing is
It's okay. So yeah, soon hopefully I'll be able to add Taco Bell to my list of stream sponsors alongside a fictional cyberpunk entity. But
Yes.
someday,
Monday.
Taco Bell.
Monday.
Taco Bell, call me. So yeah, does anybody want to change their belief, instinct, or goal?
I want to change my goal. My new goal is to blend in with the elves.
Nice. That should be easy for you. Okay.
We need to have a new wardrobe. Yeah, maybe.
Okay. You're keeping your instinct and belief the same?
Yeah.
Okay. Bon?
Mine are all the same. I have you can never be too prepared to get the crew back together and complete a mission, and I'm a hacker and I'm a sack.
Cool. All right. Night's Ass?
I'm keeping all of mine.
And what are they?
My belief is people are trying to kill me. My goal is to not mess up this job or components of the job. And my instinct is still, I cannot resist sitting drop, either my name or other famous people that I know and am BFF with, and that also talk about me all the time.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, and Crusher, do you have changes to your belief, instinct, or goal?
Could I make a... Well, I'll just go with this. Can I make my goal to get out of this bar unscathed? Or to get out of this bar without a fight?
Yes. Yeah, you totally can.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a very realistic goal.
Or let's say get out of this bar without firing a shot. Is that better?
I mean, whichever you prefer.
Because I feel like if my teammates start a fight, that doesn't necessarily mean that I have to fight. So let's go with fire a shot without firing a shot. My belief is still I'm a natural born leader, and my instinct is to question every action. Everything happens for a reason. There you go. I feel like Adam's about to drop again.
Sorry, it was just super loud.
Oh.
Lone Star was out to get me, and I didn't want to deafen everybody. Sorry,
I'm trying
thank
to
you.
remember when we have started fights, when it hasn't historically always been Crusher. I can't.
I
think of
mean,
any.
Look, the past doesn't matter. It was the past, all right? Who knows?
Starting a fight, it's so good area. It's
Crusher
a gray
never
area.
started a fight. He just finished them. All right?
That's right.
Oh shit.
True.
That's all. It always... I threw a car at a kid. It ended the fight. That was
There's
that.
Sure.
Yeah, there's a scene at the beginning of Hong Kong where you're in a fight and there's some like motorcycles around, and the whole chat was just like, throw the motorcycle at them.
Same with mine.
And I'm like, I can't. It's a computer game. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So you're in this. I don't think I ever named the bar, but you're in this bar, surrounded by a predominantly elven crowd. You were taken into the back, the VIP kind of area. It's a little like lounge room, and you are in the presence of Dr. Hotshot himself. So he's an elf of at least partial like Chinese heritage. He's wearing the black and green of the ancients, and the room has again like some elves. Close friends of Dr. Hotshot's, and their kind of like entourage there. With you included, all of you, there's probably like a dozen people in this like back area, and you can still hear the music from the elven punk band in the other room ripping out jams in Sporethiel. And I think the last thing that we saw was you were like,
Are you so and so? And he was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck yeah, I am."
I am. You are in his presence.
Can we? I'm trying to remember exactly what favor we're asking of him. Why do we? Oh, because he was involved in dealing beetles to the guy that we're looking for, right?
That is the suspicion. Yes.
Okay.
The chips that you found, the chip cases you found, come from the ancient supply, and Dr. Hotshot is like their main beetle programmer dude.
Okay.
Are we calling bugs beetles?
No.
The BTLs, the better than life chips.
Oh, okay. So is this like a joke that I forgot?
there was some other bug related stuff, like the Flores. His research partner was an entomologist, and he's been working on some kind of like genetics, like genetic engineering project for as technology for the agriculture department, or he was before he tried to quit. And then Dove showed you that thing with the bugs.
Right. Cool. Okay.
And then I'm sorry, just so that I'm all caught up, and I mean, hopefully the audience too. We also had contact with Dr. Rebecca Alvarez, or attempted contact.
Yes.
Who the fuck is that?
She was working with.
I think you know about her, but haven't. As far as I remember, you haven't reached out to her yet. She's the as technology entomologist who was working with Flores.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I just want to make sure I follow that lead.
Could anyone make like stick figures of all the people with arrows of how they're connected? Just like for the audience.
That we
Like
have
a-
that for.
And post it to itmeJP.
A relationship map.
Yeah. What's it called?
Yeah.
Steven has that for Saga of the Icelanders. But it's because they have
Someone-
like 40 NPCs in the first episode, so they had to have
Okay,
that.
well, I'm sure we'll keep adding on NPCs, so if a viewer wouldn't mind.
There you go.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's actually not that complicated, but then I remember I both invented the map and am looking at the notes about it, so that's not a fair thing for me to say.
That's very true.
Okay. Yeah. So you're in this room in this like dingy biker bar. Yeah.
How do like what's an elf handshake?
I don't know, Dodger. What's the elf handshake?
How do I get that sweet elf handshake? No, I'm just wondering like what would
It costs extra because it takes so long.
because it just takes forever. Yeah, I'm just wondering what I would do as
Do
like
you have? But you don't have etiquette elf, do you?
I don't. I was just raised by elves.
Etiquette tier. Yeah, that's probably why your parents are so embarrassed by you because
They're just like, please move to Seattle, please, for the love of God.
Go away and live among the humans for a time, my child.
Maybe forever. I don't know. Just please. Okay, then never mind. I don't know. I have no idea. All right. So he's responded to me like.
Yeah. He's like, yeah,
Yep.
you're in his presence.
All right. So, well, thank you for meeting with us. I'm Breakdown. These are my companions, and we'd like to ask you a couple questions, if that's all right.
He kind of like looks at the group of you collected, and he's like, "What do you mean we? Who are you people?"
Are we all there? All of us?
Yeah.
We're all there. Yeah.
And
Maybe
yeah,
I
they're-
my
I'm
elbow, my elbow like hits Breakdown, and what was supposed to be is the small of the back, but it literally is the head. So just
Yeah,
like,
Oh my God. We are a group who's interested in a certain individual that you might have provided with beetles.
You sound like a uncertain motherfucker. Might, group, interested, individual. Give me some fucking details here.
Okay, can I sit?
He looks around. He's like, I don't see any empty seats. And there's like
Empty seats everywhere.
several empty seats. He's like, it's pretty busy up in here. I don't know.
Take a second.
Yeah,
and then
I don't know you, and you're up here talking to me, asking me questions. Maybe you're cops. Are you cops? You gotta tell me if you're a cop.
We're not cops. Is that certain enough for you?
He looks at the rest of you like, yeah, what about them?
They are also not cops.
No, I want to hear
Otherwise-
you say it. And he like looks at the rest of you.
Are you serious? Like, yeah, I'm not a cop. Obviously.
I think I had like a cute cop outfit once.
Looks at Crusher. What about you, big guy?
what do you mean?
You a cop?
You a cop?
No, I'm not a fucking cop.
Well, then I'm not a fucking cop. Why the fuck you asking me if I'm a cop? Of course not.
He's like, I don't know, man. You other people, you fucking trolls and shit. I don't know how you work. And he looks back at Breakdown, and Inspirathiel says, like, why have you brought the short-lived, untrusted ones into my place of business? Am I to be insulted by this?
I say back, you have expressed to me that you would like an answer of certainty, and so I say with certainty that these are my companions in Shadowrunning, and we are in the middle of a job looking for a certain individual who has definitely made contact with you in the past.
Bonbon's melting right now, by the way. Yeah, just like
Yeah, what's the Spirathiel word for sploosh? All right, so he when you say Shadowrunner, or you probably say something like, you know, those who exist outside the realms of man and walk
Yeah.
among the shadows.
Right.
Anyway, he's like, oh, I get it now. All right. I understand. So you're not here to buy chips or.
No, we're literally here for information.
All right. Well, I mean, I got that, but I'm a man of business. You understand? And we can make an exchange if you're here to do business, but if you're not, and he like looks over at the bouncer who's like looking at you menacingly, and you notice like the katana in his belt, and he just kind of like folds his arms.
What sort of thing would you want in exchange for information?
Like looks around. What are you fucking stupid? Money. You know?
Did we took the Beatles, right?
You have the.
We have the
cases.
empty cases.
Yeah.
Oh,
We don't have the actual beetles. They were just empty.
okay.
What was the guy's name? Javier? Javier Flores?
Yeah, Javier Flores. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know how to come at this. Like, do we...
God, wouldn't it be great if you had some kind of etiquette skill that would help you here?
I thought you did take that last time, Dodger.
I have street etiquette.
Oh.
It might help.
I don't have Shadowrunner etiquette, but I have street etiquette.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're not dealing with a Shadowrunner. Like, it's not exactly
That's
the
true.
right etiquette,
That's
but
true.
it's related.
Right.
They're in Sparathiel or whatever right now, right? We have no idea what's being said.
No, they're
not anymore.
switched to English. There was only a short sentence in Sparathiel.
So the last thing that he said was like, "What can you give me for it?"
Well, yeah. Breakdown said.
I said, what would you want in exchange? And he
Yeah,
was
and
like,
then he was
money,
like,
obviously.
money.
Oh, okay.
How much money you talking?
It depends on what kind of questions you're asking.
I put my hand up and I said, no, it's fine. We'll pay. Don't worry about it. We have the money.
He kind of like looks around and looks at you, and it's like, I'm gonna hold you to that.
We need whatever information you have about Javier Flores.
Kind of gives you a blank look. Who?
Do we have a picture of him?
Sure.
Yeah, we have the surveillance footage as well.
Yeah, you can show you have like a dossier photo from like Moto Panic-Eku. It's like his as technology employee photo.
I pull it up on the data pad and kind of present it there while Breakdown's talking.
Okay. He kind of like looks at it and leans back. He's like, "Oh, yeah, that motherfucker. I know that guy. What do you want to know about him?"
What do we want to know about him? We want to know when the last time...
I think we want to know. We're trying to find him, so...
We're currently on a job looking for him. He's vanished. We want to know when the last time you saw him was.
Personally, it's been a while. I don't do the street thing much anymore, but I know one of my associates was making deals with him lately. Big chiphead, that guy. Blew through him fast. Usually takes people 2-3 weeks to get through the good stuff. Not this guy.
So he's had contact with him like recently, like very recently.
He says, he looks over and he's like, Phineas. And this guy like leans over. He's like, when's the last time you saw that chiphead Mexican? And Phineas like puts his hands up and is like, 2 days? Maybe? Hotshot looks at you like, there you go, here's your answer.
And where was that?
I think he lived in some apartment building up north. Germans mostly. I think he was hiding out.
Yeah,
Guy
we
had
went
the air
there.
of a paranoid, like somebody was chasing him. I always assumed that it was the BTLs.
And that's the last place that you met with him.
Like I said, I didn't meet with him personally, but yeah, that's where we did business. He liked the strong stuff. He's gone missing. You looking for him? Guy owes you money or some shit?
It's just a job. We just need to get a hold of him.
He probably finally fried his brain. Doesn't even remember who he is. I would check gutters if I were you.
Was there anything else that we needed to ask while we have him?
You said that you don't do that street stuff anymore. He finds you on the street. Is that how he made the connection?
He shakes his head. He's like, I mean, I got a reputation. That's why you're here. I do good work. Connoisseurs, they come looking for me. You want to know who makes the best BTLs? He like thumbs his chest arrogantly.
Well, so then it's I mean, it's proper to think that he might come back to you if this guy is still around here. Maybe we give you a contact number, an email where you could just notify us if he comes around.
Yeah, maybe I could do that. You pay me for it?
I'll make it worth your while.
Yeah, if I see him, I get somebody to get in touch with you.
Excellent.
Right.
Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for speaking with us.
He nods and he's like, that everything?
It's everything. I think so. Is that everything?
I kind of look at Crusher, Knight's ass, like, anything else we need?
No, we good here.
I'm still like digging around into my guitar case looking for my police cap. Like, I know I left it somewhere.
I got a cop uniform in here somewhere. Okay. So he's like, he's just like, all right, well, nice doing business with you. You can pay the bouncer on the way out.
I nod and I also hand him a card that has the clinic info on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, if ever you have somebody who needs attention immediately with no paperwork involved, I work out of this clinic.
He takes a look at it and turns it over, puts it in his pocket and nods. He's like, all right.
And then I just turn to leave.
Can I give him our information as well?
Sure. Okay.
So we go out.
All right. So you go back
Go to the
outside.
bouncer.
Yeah. So you get outside. And it sounds like the band is still playing the same song they were playing when you came in like 10 minutes ago, and it's still like fast and loud and aggressive. And you walk out into the crowd and head towards the main exit. And the bouncer is just like getting off of talking to somebody on his like headset when you come over, and he says, "You folks want to square up?"
Yeah, what number are we looking at?
He hands you a folded piece of paper.
I look at it.
Okay. It says 2,000 on it. 2,000 yen.
I fold up the paper and I say, all right, he's our money guy. And I point to Crusher. Say, he's our money guy, so he'll help you out.
Okay.
I guess I kind of like regrettably just take the thing and open the piece of paper and look at it.
Yeah.
I kind of just stare at breakdown and then close the piece of paper up.
What is on? How much does it say?
You don't need to know. It's fine.
But there's no way that information wasn't worth any more than at maximum like 1,000 new yen. So
Bon.
What?
Like, get really close. I'm like, wait to start having this conversation until we're gone, okay?
What? All right, well then pay him the 1,000 new yen and let's be on our way. Like that would be a reasonable amount for maybe that amount of
Bon.
information.
Bon, I need you to just.
All right. It must be less than 1,000 then. I trust you.
I'm trying to see exactly how much. Actually, oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I pay him.
Okay. All right. So you get outside into the parking lot, and there you hear the sounds of like motorcycles like being revved, and standing around there's a group of like a half dozen elven toughs. They're all wearing like leather jackets, and they have varying types of green and black mohawk. And the dude that put his arm around Knight's ass earlier, is standing out there, and he's like picking his nails with a switchblade when you come out. And he looks up and he like looks over to one of his friends and like kind of gestures with his head. And then they a couple of them that are on the bikes like kind of like ride them in around the sides of you as you're coming out of the bar. And the guy that's like playing with the knife looks at Knight's ass and he's like, "Where are you going, baby?"
I'm done with this place. I'm on to bigger things. Bye. Like a weird look and keep walking.
Are we all surrounded by bikes right now?
Yeah. So you walk out and they kind of like make a perimeter around you.
As I say this, Crusher is just like trying to grasp onto his karma. It's just like floating away from me. He's like, no, motherfucker.
Hey, look,
no.
you guys can get in fights. If I don't get in a fight, I get that karma. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so he looks at you and he's like, "Nah, I don't think you are done here. We were just about to have such a good time."
Wow, you're really gross. Hi.
What is like which direction is out of here? Is it just past these bikes and we're done? We kind of go wherever we want.
Yeah, like you're out you've just stepped out of the door, you're still in kind of the vicinity, and there's like the parking lot, and they've just kind of made this perimeter of like big chrome black and green like motorcycles around you. There's about a half dozen of them. They're all like most of them are like obviously armed. Like one has got a shotgun in the front of his bike. A couple of them have pistols. And then there's the one guy who's off his bike who's just standing there like eyeballing Knight's ass.
Hey, we're gonna have to just go through here. All right, you have a good day. Have a good night, sir. I just kind of like start pushing everyone in front of me.
So you're pushing the rest of the party in front of you? Okay.
Yeah.
I walk behind Crusher as if he's my bodyguard.
Okay, that it gets a little awkward because you both try to be in front of the other.
Whatever. I'm just moving forward. However that movement of forward occurs, whether someone's behind me and whatever, or I'm pushing whoever's in front of me.
Sure. So you start walking towards, like, there's no obvious way out, but as you start walking like towards the perimeter, maybe the nearest bike just like revs a lot like loudly, and the guy kind of like gives you a stink eye as you come closer.
Can I cast a spell?
Yeah, that is a thing that you're capable of doing.
Did I ride my bike here?
Yeah, I think it's in the parking lot.
Okay.
I want to cast Control Emotion on that guy.
Okay.
On the guy who's like all up in Knight's
And
ass.
what emotion would you like him to feel?
Fear.
Okay.
I want him to suddenly get like really scared to the point of running away. That's the
Okay.
plan. So it's
Alright.
an L1. It's sustained duration. How do I cast this? That'll be my first
So
time.
you roll a number of dice equal to the force that you want to cast it at, and that's the target number that he is going to have to roll to resist. Oh no, he doesn't resist, it's threshold. So the threshold is his willpower. So what force are you casting it at?
Let's see. L1 drain. So that won't be too bad, right?
No, it's the lightest form of drain.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna cast it at force 4.
Okay, all right. So who is he? I guess you're the person that he's afraid of then. So his willpower is 3, so you need 3 successes. So the target number is just, let's see, if he tries to go directly against the, oh, I see. So it affects him, and then if he tries to do something like attack you after he's afraid of you, he has to roll an unresisted willpower test against it. Okay, so yeah, target number 4, you need 3 successes.
So is my dice pool 4 as well?
It's 4 plus if you have any spell pool, you can.
Oh,
spell
yeah.
And you can split it because you gotta roll to
Yeah.
resist drain.
Okay, and I need 3 successes.
Yeah.
Roll well.
Yeah! You are
shit.
so afraid of me!
Nice.
Okay.
Damn.
So now roll to resist drain.
Okay.
So you're rolling your willpower. You're looking at a 4L1 drain, basically.
Is that a
target
light?
4 again?
Yeah, 4 light 1. What's that?
Oh, you should
Target number
kill
4
that.
again?
Yes, target number is 4.
Kill it.
Yeah, you're
Nice.
fine. You needed 1 success for it to do nothing. So to anyone outside, no one would have noticed this. Like breakdown, maybe we just get the the cut of just your eyes in one panel with the scary black lines around it, looking at the guy, and then he looks at you, just as if hadn't noticed you before, and he goes from being all tough and staring at Knight's ass at me hey baby, where you go to, and he just drops his knife on the ground, and then drops to his knees, and no one else understands this, but in Sparethiel, he begins a long it sounds to you guys like he's again he's singing, and it sounds like a funereal dirge or something, and you recognize it as it's like a ritualized greeting of your betters, so like a prince or a king of the elves, as if you were a peasant, and he immediately just begins it's basically I'm sorry, my liege, that I dared to stare upon your face, and the rest of the gang kind of looks around what the fuck is going on?
I'm not gonna marry you. Leave me alone.
I just let him go for a little bit, and then in Sparethiel, I respond with, I demand that you get out of my sight and take your companions with you and never return.
Okay, so he doesn't get up. He just kind of backs away slowly and says to his gang, he's like, get up, just get on your bikes, go, just fucking go. And without looking at you, kowtows away onto the back of one of the other bikes, and they all drive away.
Turn back to everybody. I'm like, okay, well, let's go.
I immediately turn to Crusher, and I'm like,
boyfriend.
no word said. I'm just like, saw that shit.
I watched them all leave, and I'm like, fuck. Some of them were actually kind of cute.
At this point, I would like to do a short flashback.
Okay.
We are in the clinic at which I've been working for a short amount of time, and it's been weighing heavily on my mind that it always feels like there's nothing that I can do when someone is at a point where we can't help them anymore, right? Where we know that they're going to die. There's really nothing that we can do. And I found myself reflecting on my time in Tokyo and the sort of magic that I realized existed and could be used in very negative ways. And I wondered if there was some sort of a spell, some form of magic that I could use to ease the pain of a person who's about to pass. And spent a long time doing a lot of research and practicing a lot, and found myself able to cast spells to ease someone's emotions. But of course, I can also use it to make someone feel terrible emotions as well. But I've been using this spell a lot in my work to help people feel at peace as they're passing.
Sweet.
So that's where that spell came from.
Yeah, palliative magic. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, maybe we see you using your spell on someone who is dying of an untreatable wound, someone who's been shot too badly, and they're panicking and crying for their mother or something, and then breakdown. You just kind of you look at them, and immediately they calm and just kind of let go. Cool. And then maybe somebody, one of the other medics, looks at you, and there's just kind of a moment of yep. And then you pull the sheet up over them.
Yeah.
Cool. And then you go and use it to terrorize other elves.
Yeah, and now I've used it to.
God, breakdown. This country has enough of a problem with elf on elf violence. We don't need you fucking making it worse. Cool. All right. So you escape the confines of the parking lot, and where do you go? it's getting like quite late, so if you wanted to rest or whatever, then now would be a time to do that.
Well, I guess we get out to the park, and I'm like, so what's our next move, guys? I got to get home and tuck Max in.
Oh.
Shadow running dad.
You're so cute as a dad. I
Yeah,
love it.
you know what?
It's Shadowrunner.
God.
You go take care of Max, and we'll head back to the house, and we'll maybe put some feelers out for Dr. Rebecca Alvarez. She might be able to help us. We know Dr. Hotshot's going to contact us, so we hope, assuming that we gave him 1,000 new yen for that information.
Oh my gosh, that's right. I'm so sorry about how I treated you guys when we were in there. I just needed them to, I needed them to think that I was like the leader and
Breakdown.
yeah.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I was under Bon for a while. I'm used to being treated like shit.
Are you? Did I?
Okay.
Really?
Well, okay.
You really say that?
Well, maybe this is good. Maybe you guys need to talk about this. Let's just sit and talk about our feelings.
You're right. It actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, it makes sense why Crush has been nothing but a complete fucking prick to me every single time that I've seen him since we've been back. I get it, okay? Role reversal. I understand. Sure. Okay, Crusher. Makes sense. Great. Why don't you go home with Max? We'll continue to research Dr. Rebecca Alvarez.
All right, let me know if you guys need another hand tonight. Have a good one. I'll see you later. And I just get on my bike.
Bye, Crusher.
No, I think he was always kind of like that, Bon.
I think he was too. But I'm the asshole here.
Shh, it's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine.
All right. I'm ready to go home.
Control emotion. Everybody chill the fuck out.
Yeah, everybody
Did you also learn the therapy spell? Can you cast group therapy on everybody?
I'm still working on that one.
No, I only took the single target. I don't have group therapy yet. Okay, so you're gonna go home, Crusher. And where's everybody else doing?
I'm still staying with Bon and
Yeah, I
Okay.
think we're all gonna go home.
Okay. All right. So should we jump to like the next time you're all together?
Should
then?
take
In
a
fact-
break.
Oh
then
yeah, I
we'll do
suppose we
that.
should.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
what
do
a
that.
perfect break point.
Yep.
Good timing.
Let's take our first break. Still got 3 hours left to go here on week 22, I think is what I said. I think that's right.
It is
Sure.
week
The
22.
cliffhanger could be if I get there first on my motorcycle, or if Breakdown and
Who
Bon
will
Bon
arrive
get there
home first?
Uh-oh.
Do you get home to find Night's ass asleep in your bed?
We'll find out right after this break. We'll see you guys in just a bit.